Hello everybody, and welcome back to the show. Let us continue with our quest. Whichever that may be. Perhaps we'll find another boss. Oh, my friends. 1,000 pardons. As you may have guessed it, I was reluctant to be seen in your company by my red brothers. Ours is a complex relationship. I pray you do not misinterpret their actions as a reflection of our allegiances as a whole. You understand? Can we be praised? Too often are shell less quick to judge all cogent for the deeds of one. Right. Then, now that our business with Hansu is concluded, we can traverse the Ruby Sea without fear. Yeah. Alright, let's keep moving. Okay. I shall return to the ship and prepare for our departure. If you have any remaining business to conduct with the pirates here, I pray you do so now. Ah, that reminds me, Soul. Would you be so kind as to inform the Confederates of our plans? The more they know of our movements, the less like we are to be mistaken for another vessel by their comrades. Alright, I don't think I want to stay here with the pirates. Oh, you're the one with the agent from the beach. Leaving us already? No need to pay the tithe, like Tansu said. On the other hand, if you were to pursue our wares and find anything to your liking, we should be glad to sell it to you for a fair price. Let's see. think that's... something else. Yep, go down there. You have spoken with the Confederates up above, then? Excellent. If you are ready to depart, we may do so at any time. Yeah, let's go. Then let us be off. I shall deliver you to the fishing village of Isari. Wait, Hansu said that the Viceroy was holding court in one of the fishing village. Did he not? Should Isari chance to be the village in question, we could instantly find ourselves surrounded by Imperial soldiers. I think it's safer to come ashore some distance away. Very well. I know just the place. Here we are. I am reasonably certain none bore witness to our approach. And with this, I believe I have fulfilled the terms of our agreement. Aye, that you have. You have my deepest thanks, Soroban. Truly. We are blessed to have befriended such a clever and industrious merchant. Oh, you are much too kind, good sir. I know not where your path may lead, but I wish you the very best and hope that we shall meet again. So, we have finally arrived in Okthard. All we need to do now is liberate Doma. Ah, yes, that. Look daunting though it is, we do have one thing in our favor, the element of surprise. Unlike in Gara Abania, the Imperials don't know we are here. Admittedly, that may be our only advantage, considering how few of us there are. Well, I expect the Domain Liberation Front will even up the odds a bit. But before all that, we need to see if this is the fishing village Tansu was talking about. It may well be. I smell ceruleum on the breeze.
For the rebellion, such indiscriminate shows of force seem pointlessly excessive. place such scenes have become. Are we too late?
Over there, someone's coming.
It is she, sworn enemy of Doma, of my master. The traitor who sold her homeland to the Garleans, Yotsuyu.
The Viceroy herself. And look behind her. Isn't that...
Filth and squalor everywhere. How very dull. What I wouldn't do for a drink. Come now. You've no reason to look so afraid. You have lived through a quarter of a century of Garlean rule, remember? "'Tis better to bend with the wind than stand tall and be broken. Therein lies hope. Therein lies freedom." I come before you today seeking affirmation. A heartfelt declaration. You are free to answer me as you see fit, yet even the least among you should know the correct response. Should. A resident of your village, one of your neighbors, mayhap your friend, was detained by the Kojin this morning. They say he was attempting to flee to Kugane, but we both know that simply isn't true, don't we? Have you anything to say? Bit slow, this one. Is there anyone more sensible among you? Have any of you anything to say? To swear?
My lady, I swear to serve the Empire, to do whatever is asked of me, and never disobey.
Well said, that man. Of course, it wouldn't do to simply take you at your word. Kill him. Surely you can do that much. He must be guilty of something or other, or he wouldn't have attempted to flee the Empire.
I have a family. Kami, forgive me. Kami, forgive me.
Very, very good. I've always had a soft spot for men like you. Next, I want you to shoot those two over there. Too old to work, you understand. A burden on the Empire. We can't have that.
But they're my parents. You can't expect me to...
Why not?
Stop and think for a moment. If you go charging in now, every one of those villagers is as good as dead. We must consider the wider picture. If we act recklessly, we risk alerting the Garleans to our presence here, making it that much harder for us to work with the local rebels, to say nothing of the reprisals ordinary civilians would be made to suffer.
Open your eyes, girl. They are already suffering. Let me go. I am putting an end to this madness. I will approach the village alone and identify myself as a former leader of the rebellion and a known fugitive. They will wish to detain me until they are certain they have learned all I know. Use this time to make your plans.
You saw what those monsters did to the villagers. Who knows what they'll do to you, assuming they don't kill you where you stand?
We live and die at the pleasure of the kami. My fate is in their hands and no others. If it be of any comfort, I am no stranger to chains.
You can't expect us to stand idly by as a comrade goes marching off to his death. And this is nothing like Kugane.
Nor is it like the Reach, Lise, or the Wall. Let him go. Hold out for as long as you can, but remember, noble sacrifices are to remain an absolute last resort. I wish I could say it won't come to that, but only the gods know how we're going to get you and the others out in one piece. A miracle, perchance.
A great tower stands to the north and east. Look to its occupants for aid and succor. Together, you may yet find your miracle. Now, leave this place. I must go.
Another idiot like all the rest. I'm beginning to think it may be something fundamental, something intrinsic, something quintessentially Doman to ignore the simple truth. You can't do a damn thing if you're dead.
Enough, Yotsuyu!
Well now, this is a surprise.
Hear me, Yotsuyu! Cease this farce, here and now, and I shall surrender myself to you. Refuse, and all shall answer to my blade.
Bring him to the tavern.
I hate it as much as you. Maybe even more. Every fiber of my being was crying out to intervene, but what's done is done. Gogetsu's gamble has gifted us the time we need to find a solution. He bade us seek aid at the distant tower, yes? For want of a better idea, I say we do just that, while taking care to avoid the Imperials. We seem to have evaded their patrols so far. What is that tower anyway? I have never seen anything like this. According to my map, we are on Onokoro, and the tower is known as Heaven on High, a mysterious structure built long ago by persons unknown. Oh God, listen to me. I'm starting to sound like Alfina. Next thing you know, I'll be saying things like, as you are doubtless already aware. Over there. Do you see it? Doesn't look like it's been dead long. Whoever did this, they're a good shot. I can't see a single stray arrow. Well, someone's hungry. Wait, that wasn't either of you two, was it? Calm down. We had nothing to do with... Wait, what am I doing? They can't possibly understand us. Probably not. No. Time to run, Lise. Save our strength for any that give chase. You too, Soul. Just imagine if they'd taken us by surprise. What a fine ending that would have been to our story. Anyway, I think it's safe to assume that the people at the tower know how to defend themselves. You'd have to, sharing an island with these things. Now, all we need to do is convince them to help us. Yeah, that's probably not going to be an easy task. Oh, there's a settlement here. And they have even got their own aetheorites. Wait a minute. I've seen that standard before. It was when we met with Tensu. Which means this place belongs to... Oh. Yep. Okay. It would seem we have found a Confederate settlement. Mayhap even their headquarters, judging by the size of the place. So Gogetsu bade us seek out the Confederate seat for aid and succor. The self-same Confederacy that refuses to openly oppose the Empire. Well, nothing ventured, nothing gained, I suppose. At the very least, they're unlikely to ask us for the tithe. Yeah, and a lot more stairs to climb. wind brings you either of all places. Were you not bound for Oxthard's shores? I see. I trust you have not forgotten our previous conversation on the subject. No? Then what do you want? A second opinion? Very well. Come with me. I will take you to the captain, Rasho. Just like that? An audience with their leader? How very accommodating. We must needs choose our words carefully. You leave it to me. I have always been good with people, and this will also give me a chance to use the Eastern greeting they showed me in Revenant's Toll. Greetings. You must be Rashol, leader of the Confederacy and so on. I realize this is all a bit sudden, but the thing is, we have a little favor to ask. Oh gods. I've probably broken half a dozen rules of Far Eastern etiquettes already. Well, I'm sorry about that. But you have to understand that we are in a hurry. So, I'm going to stop talking now. Men who revere manners and traditions can be found the world over, but not here. Your candor is appreciated. Speak your heart. Gogetsu, a former leader of the rebellion? I know of him. Why he bade you petition us for aid and succor, however, I know not. At the risk of repeating myself, to join the Confederacy is to renounce all other ties. We are beholden to none, allied with none. When Doma was invaded by the Empire 25 years ago, we did not rush to their defense. Knowing this, do you honestly expect us to help you drive the Imperial forces out of Isari? The Guardians have long maintained a presence in this region, and we would be fools to break the peace, fragile as it is. Besides, you are capable warriors, yes? With galley and preparation, you can surely resolve this matter yourselves. It is imperative that our presence here remains secret as long as possible. For us to openly engage the Imperials at this time would endanger everything we have come here to achieve. You have told us why you cannot fight, not why you should fight not why we should fight in your stead. If you would speak to me of lives saved, I would speak to you of slaughter. How many will die when all pretense is lost and the Guardians declare war on the Confederacy? Hate is a luxury we cannot afford. You are free to come and go as you please, but you will receive no further aid. Thank you for your hospitality. If you would excuse us. Well, looks like we have to take matters into our own hands again. Hey Soul, I know that didn't go well, but I'm not prepared to give up on them yet. Gogetsu told us to come here for a reason. He must have believed we could convince them to help us. We just have to work out how. My thoughts exactly. I'm glad to hear we are on the same mind. 'Tis little wonder they refused. We have done naught to persuade them. The real work begins now. We need to learn more about the Confederacy, what their needs and weaknesses are. Once we know that, we will know how to earn their trust. Okay. And how do we go about that? Taken an interest in the ship? Huh, good eye. She's not much to look at now, but once upon a time, she was a beauty. The Confederacy favors flotillas of smaller ships to capture and board Iran's vessel. The larger ones, like this Sekiborni, only take part in major engagements. Not that we have had any of those recently. What with those Imperial bastards throwing their weight around, if it wasn't for them, well, no use moaning about what you can't change, huh? Huh. Some common sense there. Alright. Great. A number of crates and barrels have been stored here. On closer inspections, however, most are empty. Now I go back. Back down. The arms and armors have been piled up haphazardly. They displayed no signs of recent use or maintenance. Climb up. Alright. Had a good look around? Then we just need to wait for lease. Sorry to keep you waiting, but I wanted to talk to as many people as I could. It's just as Tensu said. They have no intentions of standing up to Yatsuyu. I don't know if you two got a different impression. I agree. It's obvious that they are struggling to survive, and that they blame the Imperials for their recent troubles. Even if we do nothing, it is inevitable that they will come into conflict with the Empire sooner or later, and deep down they all know it. The only thing holding them back at the moment is the belief that they lack the strength to survive the coming war. So we need to prove to them that we are not all talk, that we can be valuable allies in the fight. And what better way to demonstrate our worth than by seeking out people with mundane problems and offering them our expert assistance. Wouldn't be the first time we have had to earn someone's trust by helping them out with this and that. And you know, it won't be the last. I'll look around the eastern end of Onokoro. You two take the east. Good luck. A better pick. You know what? I'll take it. Yeah. Alright. You strike me as a strong and capable individual. I have a job for you, Westerner, if you are courageous as well. On the beach far to the west lies the carcass of a Gruski, feathered with arrows. I would have you go and retrieve those which may still be of use. While you are about it, I would be glad if you were to butcher its tail for meat. Very good meat in Gyuki tales, you know. But I did say you would need a courageous sword, and I mean it. The beast was young. Do not be surprised if an angry mother mourns its child. Okay, thank you everybody for coming in tonight, or today. That will be all for today, and until next time, have a good night.